And now it's time for the final segment of the episode. As I said at the beginning, as you guys are more than well aware of, today is the kickoff for the National Football League. We got the Buffalo Bills heading to the defending champion Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl favorites versus the Super Bowl defenders. Who's going to win it? I've actually got the underdog, surprisingly underdog, Los Angeles Rams pulling off the upset. The spread's 2.5, at least as of right now. Either way, cover win. What I'm going to do throughout the series, I'm going to be previewing every single game on my next episode coming out Friday. I'm going to talk about 3 key matchups that I'm looking at, 3 key swing factors of the game. So we're going to start that right now. And my first pivotal matchup I see is the Rams wide receivers versus the Bills corners. Trey White is out. You got Kaiir Elam starting his first game. And then opposite of him, Dane Jackson, 2020 7th round pick, versus reigning offensive player of the year, Cooper Kupp, and amazing all-pro wide receiver Allen Robinson. I'm expecting the Rams to have a huge upper hand in this matchup and be one of the deciding factors of the game, because I just feel that is such a lopsided matchup that the Rams are going to dominate. And offense, especially early on in September, the offensive football is just electric, and that's going to help the Rams overcome the Bills. The second pivotal matchup I have is the defensive line of the Rams versus the Bills offensive line. Once again, this is a Rams strength going on a Bills weakness. Mostly Rams strength because of Aaron Donald. He's going to elevate everyone else on that defensive unit. And yeah, I don't think that the offensive line of the Bills is, I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're good. And just going against freaking Aaron Donald, who you're going to have to triple team, and then Leonard Floyd screaming off the edge, I think this is another matchup that's leaning heavily in the Rams' favor, that the Bills need to do all they can, 6 linemen, extra running back to block to help to prevent that. And then the third matchup is on the flip side. I have the Rams' offensive line versus the Bills' defensive line, and I do think that the Bills have the edge here. The Rams have Joseph Noteboom, first time being the full year starter there, and then also Coleman Shelton starting, Logan Bruss on IR, the rookie out 3rd round pick, and Coleman Shelton, a practice squad pickup, I believe, from the Cardinals, starting at guard versus the Bills, who have Ed Oliver, who could have finally that breakout year. He's been improving every year after being what many viewed as a blue chip, extremely talented pass rusher coming out of Houston a couple years ago. You got Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, AJ Epineza, a lot of very deep, talented edge group that I think will take advantage of this offensive line. And if Matthew Stafford's elbow is bothering him, having Von Miller in his face tackling him isn't going to be any help, obviously. All right. So I do, though, have the Rams still coming out on top. Let me know if you guys agree, if you disagree. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to be posting again tomorrow, and see you all then. Hey, what's up? What you just saw was a clip from my podcast, the Forward Progress Football Podcast. If you want to see that full episode, you can click the little icon right there, and that'll bring you to it. Also, if you want to see what I was talking about with my Who Are They series, I broke down each and every team. You can watch that right there. Find your team in the playlist and stick around for the whole NFL season. I'll be talking about each and every game, previewing, reviewing all the exciting storylines, putting out in short little clips like this or in the full episode, whichever way you prefer enjoying. Just click the subscribe button right there, and I'll see you all next time.